Welcome to a new episode of Blockart News. My name is Brenda Luciertis Clark and I'm founder of Blockart, the local art portfolio where we represent 40 Latin American artists, which 30 are from Peru. Before telling you about the international and local news, let's first think outside the block. Super fresh news. Well, Greenhouse is the newborn auction house launched yesterday, October 1st, by the former VP of Christie's auction house, Shlomi Rabi. Its focus is emergent artists, and this is to reduce the speculation that these cannot participate in auction houses. I find this just exquisite because of its focus, so let's see how this goes. In local news, well, Peru is opening its cultural venues. Yes, museums, galleries, amongst others. And, well, of course, to keep social distancing and reducing its 50% capacities, they gotta keep hygiene and safety protocols. I'm just super thrilled and looking forward to my visit to the Museo del Grabado. It's like a museum focused and specialized in engravings and etchings, located in Surco district and run by the Cultural Institute, North American Peruvian Cultural Institute, IPNA. So yes, I'm going to share right next. Here you have a flyer with more info about this specific venue. This week's special guest, and well, Blockart artist, 29-year-old Peruvian photographer and videographer is Verónica Cerna. Yes, she has been featured on the International Photography Awards, Museum Magazine, Shots Magazine, amongst others, and participated in a festival in India, also in exhibitions in Chile, Peru, Uruguay, and the United States. I don't know if you've seen some of the photographies that we've shared in our Instagram account, but I'm just like pleased and happy to share these photographs through this special episode because I personally tried to promote them through social media, but these were censored. Yes, while going live 3 times, she was censored also and shadow banned. So here you have her.
Hi, this is Verónica Cerna. I'm a Peruvian photographer and videographer. I studied audiovisual communications in Lima and then moved to Buenos Aires and New York, where I studied at the International Center of Photography. My work has been on exhibitions and art fairs around the world in cities such as India, United States, Argentina, Peru, Chile, among others. I have always been obsessed with the body. I started shooting and making nudes when I was 15 years old, and I realize now how much I needed that to understand myself through the self-portrait and get rid of so much shame around the body and around sexuality, basically because of being a woman raised in such a Catholic environment. My work is an exploration of everything that surrounds a body, not only in an individual but in a collective way as well. I want to explore the political power of it and how it relates to identity, to gender, to performance, to voyeurism and the virtualization of sexuality nowadays. Even though I feel that in all these years of creating work, I have been able to speak through the body, through mine and others, I think that we as artists, and especially as female artists, have still a huge responsibility for speaking and questioning what it means to be inside ourselves. I've been thinking lately a lot about the censorship of my work in social media and that it's something that I have been sort of getting used to, but makes me realize how much work we have left to make the world understand that our bodies are not just made out of eroticism. And yes, of course, the erotic aspect is part of our lives, but we must show that there are so many other layers, so many other aspects attached to our bodies and to our experiences that are important to show through our corporeality. The fact that we're being banned shuts the voice of so many artists and so many people and so many women that create political questions and issues around our bodies, and that we need to hear and see now more than ever.
Thank you so much, Veronica, for sharing quite a statement focused on the body and also living in such a conservative society. Well, now those that will live here in Latin America, those who are interested in checking more of Veronica's project, well, you can drop a comment, send a DM, and ask for her portfolio. Also directly to contact@bloc-art.com, and we'll be pleased to assist you. Now, moving to more international news, well, Art Basel is partnering up with Fine Art Asia, which has been moved from its usual October slot to November. Seems that Art Basel in Hong Kong is going to happen, and this is a collaboration and partnership with Fine Art Asia. Let's check out some more info. Art Basel will be hosting Hong Kong Spotlight by Art Basel at the local fair Fine Art Asia from 27 to 30 November at Hong Kong's Convention and Exhibition Center, according to the Art newspaper. The section will display Hong Kong-based galleries, including overseas galleries that have exhibition spaces in the city, which have exhibited at Art Basel in Hong Kong in the past. Remember in previous art news that Saatchi Gallery now is run by a new generation of the family? Yes, Phoebe, right? Phoebe Saatchi. Well, now London's Saatchi Gallery plus the Brooklyn Museum are organizing the biggest exhibition of French street artist JR in the United Kingdom. I remember I was part of an installation in Chile, in Santiago de Chile, during a contemporary art fair over there just a couple of years ago, in 2018, if I'm not wrong. Now let's check out some images about JR's previous installations. Murals, films, and dioramas by the French artists from past 2 decades will explore issues such as immigration and gun control. The show features this, plus photographs, videos spanning nearly 2 decades of work, encompassing images and videos of the artist's earliest interventions as a photographer and graffiti artist on the streets of Paris. These early works include Portrait of a Generation, featuring portraits of young people from Le Bosquet, a housing project in the Parisian suburb of Montfermeil. Well, guys, that was everything for this week's episode, and I just want to share one last thing, is that there are 2 exhibitions that are going to happen in Barranco District, Lima, Peru. Yes, so all those expat communities, all Peruvians that are looking forward to attend, well, this will be like a secret exhibition, but it's by appointment only and with all safety protocols, of course. The exhibition, there are 2 exhibitions, one in October this month and then the second one on November to wrap this year. Yes, and all about Peruvian artists that are participating in artsy platform in collaboration and partnership with BLOC Art Peru. So stay tuned for more. What else? Well, subscribe to our YouTube channel, ring the bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming episodes, and keep safe, be a skeptic, question everything, and think outside the block.